In this video, Awful Truth About College, I want to discuss about what you can expect from your professors. And of course, what you expect from other people. If you're working, what are you going to hear from them? First, let's discuss that. I'll give you an example from me. My very first semester of college, I took English. Even though I took AP English and I got enough credits, they still want, you get enough points where you test out of the freaking class. They still, you need to take English, blah, blah, and being shy and stupid, I took it. And of course I took word processing, and I took college algebra. Now major load, 3 classes. My very first semester. Now I'm working at a grocery store. Now this lady finds out I'm in college and I plan to go to medical school. So she asked me a complicated medical question that I could not possibly answer. I'm in freaking first semester in college. And then when I told her, I don't know. She said, you don't know nothing. What are you learning in college? Blah, blah, blah. And she went and told other people, like, you dumb piece of trash. Guess what? You don't learn that crap your first semester in college. This isn't the movies. This isn't television. You do not learn medical stuff until you're in medical school. Yeah, I took immunology eventually and pathology and all these other courses, so I would have been able to answer her question eventually. Yeah, before I even go to medical school. I never went to medical school. Never can afford it. But they will ask. You'll get to people like that, or they don't believe you're going to succeed because especially if you're working retail. It's going to be college. They act like you're going to fail. And most likely, very few people actually do succeed with a college education. Unless you're one of those lucky people come from you have a family that actually has some money, the people that breed the social justice warriors, those type of people that actually have money. You will get a lot of stupid comments from people when they realize that you're in college. You'd be shocked, especially if you're poor. You're definitely going to get, you think you're better than us. You think you know everything, especially if you're poor. Now, let's switch to your professors. What can you expect from your professors? Now, just like any group, you're going to have good professors, you're going to have bad. I had one professor, organic chemistry, told a student, get the hell out of my office. And he would talk to students like they were stupid. And of course, you can't do nothing about these people because they've been there a while. I had this with another professor. She gave immunology. She gave us exams. The questions were A, B, not C, C, B, not A, D, B, not C. You'd have to have taken a course in logic to pass her exam. Because the way the questions were worded and how she did it, you would have to have a course in logic. And people try to tell her, they don't listen. And your evaluations don't matter. I put on my evaluations many professors, hey, a bum could come in here and do a better job than you. It don't matter. Some of them will seem like they really don't even know the subject they're teaching. A lot of them, especially outside of science, like humanities and stuff like that, they're going to want to pound their ideology on you. This is what they're going to do. That's just what they're going to do. And it's always going to be liberal ideology. They do not like conservatives. And if you're a conservative, you're going to probably fail their class. I hate to tell you that. Because one thing that liberals do not like, and everybody's been saying this for over 200 years now, is other people's opinions. They're for freedom of speech as long as you agree with them. I'm not conservative or liberal. This is what I personally believe, that people should read a lot about subjects they disagree with more than subjects they agree with. And I wish people would do it. I know no one ever will, and I really don't care if they don't. It's their business. But, you're going to get some of the weirdest professors out there. Some of them are going to be friendly. Some of them will tell you jokes. They'll be joking. If you go to, a black college, it'll be more laid back. Whites are like, pull up their ass. You gotta be very careful what you say around white people. They'll go and get you in trouble. Now, if you're going to a black college, you'll be able to joke more. You'll be able to have a little bit more fun with people. They're a lot more friendly. They're a lot more laid back. They're a lot easier to deal with. If you're dealing with white folks, they're going to be a little bit more difficult. Black professors will try to pull their ideology on you. but they're more laid back, and they're not going to fail you for just agreeing with them as much as a white liberal will. A white liberal will screw you up that anal canal like you won't believe compared to a black professor. Now, I know a lot of people are going to give me thumbs down and hate. Now, that's fine, because it says more about you than anything else. And this is why I believe everyone should volunteer. You should volunteer in low-income areas, work around the poor whites, and work around poor black folks. You need to do that. If you're going to college, you're going to need to do that. It's just the way it is. Because, I think anyone going into high school should have to volunteer and do that. That should be part of high school education, volunteering. But anyways, you're going to run into a lot of whack jobs, working, especially if they find out you're going to college. And you're going to deal with a lot of professors that really, they'll come out and tell you if you're going to a research university, some of them will tell you they care more about the research than they do the students. Not all of them will tell you that. And some of them, well, my biochemistry professor, and I've had others kind of similar. He's going on the board doing the glyconeogenesis. He looks at it. Oh, I did the whole thing wrong. But it's going to be on the exam, and you better get it right. And this isn't biochemistry. It's not easy. Okay, you have to learn the whole reaction, how it goes this way, all the enzymes and the things that cause it to go those ways and all this crap. You have to learn all this stuff. Well, there's not a huge amount that I can think of to say. Feel free to like, subscribe, watch my other videos, or whatever. Thanks.